Hey, this is Elizabeth Potts Weinstein, and what I wanted to do for you guys today is give you a video review of my favorite iPhone app that I've added recently, which is called aNote. And it made it right here to my home screen, so that's a really big deal. This aNote is an application to manage take notes in, to manage your to-do list, to manage your shopping list, to manage all your project tasks. And not just to create lists, but also assign them to days and times and put alerts on them to be able to take all your notes in one place about a particular project, put recurring things. It has a ton of really great features that I'm sure I haven't even gotten to the bottom of. But it's been a great way to really easily have all of my notes and project to-do lists and just personal to-do lists all in one place. Make sure I get everything done and be able to move things around in a really flexible way. So let's go ahead and get started and actually look at this thing. So with the aNote app, you can see I think it's very important because it's on the home page of my phone. This app, what it does is you can categorize all of your stuff, your to-do list, your notes, your projects into various folders. I've categorized things into just a general to-do list, my work folder, and then folders for specific projects like writing blog posts, the fact that I'm moving, the fact that I'm dealing with a rental house in St. Louis. I also have a shopping list folder. So for things like a to-do list or general to-do list, it's pretty obvious how you would group that together. But for things like a moving list. For my moving list, I've just put down all the brainstorm things I'm going to need to do, and then I'm assigning them days as it comes up. For my list of blog posts, what I have both is the task of writing the blog posts each day, and it's also where I keep notes and ideas for blog posts to write in the future. It's really easy to create each task. For each task, you can all have it just be a note where you're just taking notes, or you can actually make it a to-do list item. And for each to-do list item, you can assign them to a particular day, such as today or tomorrow or any date, but even to a particular time and set an alarm. Or you can also make it be a repeating task. What I've done for my blog posts is to make them come up every single day as repeating tasks so I never forget. And one of the other great things about this application is it's really, really easy to switch the deadline. So if I have a task that I know I'm not going to get done today, I can just move the date on that to-do project or that to-do task easily to another day with just clicking my finger on it a couple times. So what this app has done for me is it's changed how I manage my tasks. You know, I've used seriously like every time management system that exists on the face of the earth. I've used all kinds of online things. I've used everything from planners, you know, back in the day, the old-fashioned planners and calendars, and all the way down to just writing my tasks and to-do lists. And I still do use an online calendar. I actually use Google Calendar, and one of these days I'll do a tutorial to show you how I use that. But for the management of tasks, I hadn't found a system that was really good for that. This has really revolutionized it for a couple reasons. Number one, I carry this phone with me everywhere. So I always have my list with me everywhere. So that means that if I think of one more thing to do, I have a place to write it down that's with all the other things. And it's true whether or not I think of something to do that I need to get done today or tomorrow, or something that I need to do that I don't have a deadline for. So for example, I'm moving, and yes, I know I need to hire a moving company, but since I don't have an apartment yet that I'm moving to, there's no point in me calling to hire movers. But I have that task written on here. What that means is not only am I not going to forget it, but I can also sleep at night much better because I know that all those tasks that I'm afraid I'm going to forget are written down somewhere. Another great thing is that I'm terrible at assigning way too many tasks to myself in a day that are completely unrealistic because I think I can get way much more done than is possible, as well as I am unrealistic on how long it takes to do any task. So the great thing about this app is that when I realize, okay, I'm not going to have time to pick up the dry cleaning, or I'm not going to have time to finish the outline on the XYZ project, I don't just not have time and feel guilty about it. I don't just worry that it's never going to get done. I don't just put a circle on my to-do list and hope I add it to tomorrow's to-do list. I immediately can go on my phone and assign it to a different day when it can actually happen. Not only does that let me get rid of the guilt of the fact that I couldn't get that task done today, but I know that it can actually get done. It's made me much more realistic, even just in the last couple of weeks of using this app, of how long it takes me to actually do tasks and how many I can get done in a day. So yes, I still use my calendar for appointments and for blocking out periods of time for me to work on particular genres of work in my life. This app is what I'm using to manage the tasks, both tasks of a big project like moving or like working on a project for the 18 Days to Live Your Truth program that's coming up in a couple weeks, as well as just my daily to-do list, my shopping list, but things I need to pick up at Walgreens, all that kind of stuff. So if you're looking for something where you like to try a different application, a different tool to manage all those tasks and be able to assign them particular days and times and easily move it around and even put in recurring tasks and alarms. And also this is a great place to just take notes. I recommend the aNote app for you. Thanks a lot, you guys. Thanks for watching. This is Elizabeth Potts-Weinstein. If you have any other apps you'd like to share that are helpful for your productivity, or if you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and leave them below or at elizabethpw.com. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.